loved actually designing things, and then it just so happens that animation and design just goes really nicely together.
Sure. Did you do any art school, or were you kind of more self-taught, experience-taught?
I did go to art school. I went to the university that's in the city I live in, which is where I do teaching now.
Oh, very
Yeah,
cool.
I studied a bachelor's degree in animation at art school.
Okay. So you studied animation, but
Yeah.
you work as an art director, or kind of doing a little bit of both?
I mean, so I also work full time at a studio.
Yeah.
But we're really small, and I'm the only animator.
Okay.
So I kind of have to do
So you do a
everything.
lot. Yeah.
But I would say that the art direction and the design of animation is like my favorite bit.
Yeah.
I've always just loved actually designing things, and then it just so happens that animation and design just goes really nicely together.
Sure it does. Yeah, I mean your art direction and your illustration is so beautiful, and that is, in my experience through MoGraph Mentor, like typically the hardest thing to teach students is like to create a good aesthetic. It's so much easier to teach the graph editor and make things move smoothly. But the big challenge is getting them away from circles and squares bouncing off each other into like something with a more fleshed out aesthetic and nice colors. And
I love that there are all of these sort of new online courses making it more available for people that don't have the money. I'm not too sure on how universities and colleges work in America. It does sound extremely expensive, but yeah, I love the sound of the online course and what you're trying to do. It sounds really, really good. And I know it's actually just from speaking to a lot of European animators, even they are considering not going to university and actually doing things for online courses, especially now that they are having mentors that people can actually talk to them.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting time where, like the information side of it is one side of it. Like you do really have to learn the software. You have to become super proficient and good with all of the software, and that takes time. But then there's that other level of like design principles and color theory and refining your taste and just actually trying to make beautiful work, which is really difficult. And a lot of students in MM get frustrated because they just it looks like crap, and then it looks a little less like crap, and then a little less, and then they can start to like really get things dialed in. But the conversations that they can have with somebody about their work really is so special, and it's just really made me believe in just like the power of having these types of conversations. It's just crazy to think about how few people got to make a living doing art, even like 25 years ago, when everything was funneled through maybe 20, 30 ad agencies on the whole planet. And now it's like, there's like hundreds of thousands of individual designers and like all the rest just getting to pay their bills and do it. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of your work, and I would think it would be amazing to be able to bring your processes and some of your style to students. And so yeah, I'm very excited to work with you.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm excited.